Bro, so I have just got out this short. This is the market review, right? So I got out this short. I have to look at the price, but when this happened, I was like, so because you have to know that when price makes like close to your TP, the most beautiful candle of the trend, and so it's above a level, etc., but it makes the most beautiful candle of the trend, like this one. At this point, when here, it wasn't struggling anymore. We were good. This was the retest of this level. But this, after all this struggling, failed highs, whatever, I was like, this doesn't look good. And then this is like, look, so bullish, and then rejects the high. Nah. And then, so around here, I didn't like it, and I go out probably here because my TP was there. My TP was this one. My TP was, come on, TP. No, we're too far back. Where is it? Come on. Oh, what's going on now? Sorry about this. This was my TP, right? And so 4 points, we were 4 points from the TP, and everything on 5 minutes, I understand, but this is what I was looking. So this push was this long. Then this other push, the second push, was this long, but it's shorter. You see, shorter. This last push, and I'm only tracking the highs there, was even shorter, and then is not breaking above this 4 hour 5 minutes indication. Break of structure is actually rejecting the high, and I was speaking with my buddy. I was like, no, look, this, I've seen it too many times. It's true, it's bullish, but what if it will pull back and take, like, I don't want to give back my profit. I'm okay at 4 points from the TP. It's okay. And so I kept it. I go out, and then we will see. I mean, tomorrow there's another one. There's one every day. Then this one was good. I missed the entry. Because I was doing something else, and I got the charts at 1:30, and this was bang on at the open. So this was a failed high in session, so this was the entry of the breakout, and that's it. Now maybe there's another one, but I'm trained, so it's okay. And then the other thing we were looking at was France, but the France index. So we could have got in here but this was, yeah, so the entry for this trade was actually here. So it was a failed low in session. This is the open of the French index, the 7 a.m. candle. So at 8, when it closes, this is the trade. And then now it made the 1 hour break of structure. So now we are into the 1 hour indication. And with New York, we were there. So I went and looked to get in because price was just coming. Yeah, New York was there. But you know what? The fact that I'm seeing here a 15-minute candle, not enough, but is a hint of a trend. And then all bearish candles, I'm like, what? So I went on the 5 minutes because you have to go all the way to you have to scale down the time frame in order to be able to see a sort of trend. And even on the 5 minutes, it's pretty aggressive because you just have one candle. You don't have a nice, like 2-3 candles, 2-3 candles, pullback candles like this one. You don't have it. You just have it at the end, and still it's pretty bearish. And then I just didn't feel for it, and I left it because this was New York. I was like, yeah, but it's just like something was off. I can't put my finger on, but this was something, and it just was off, so nothing. And this was it. So I would actually, well, we can look quickly, but on the 4 hour at everything else. So euro US dollar, perfect. This is what I always say, and I'll never get tired to say. This is the candle, 4 hour. When a candle closes before the break of structure, is known as indication, is indicating that it is rejecting, and therefore it will go back into the area, and this is the no trade zone. US 30, I said, looking at this candle, like make sure, like be this or that one. I remember saying something, rejection candle, and then instead of like doing a sequence of bullish candles is already bearish, it would come on this indication, and so far there's no entry. Maybe, but it really has to give something credible now to go up. And actually I wouldn't fall for it, because this is a failed high. So I hope that it actually goes and breaks this one, so we enter short and we target these people maybe tomorrow. FTSE. So this one is something my broker, no, actually, yeah, my broker and this Predex did. So in my analysis, this wasn't clear, and instead it would have been a clean break. So there was a trade on 5 minutes, and it was great. And again, 5 minutes, because the trend you see clearly is on 5 minutes, and it qualifies as a failed high. So it's like up, down. No, it's not doing a higher high. So the entry here, because it goes bullish and then fails the higher high, so your entry is here. Stop loss up there in 5 minutes would have given you the profit. It would have given me the profit, but I wasn't there. GBP CAD, there was nothing. GU wicked the low, and so rejected. So when it's like this, price is gonna go up and try to break the high, but it rejected, it closed inside. So now it's trying again, and it's being pushed down, and also went down. What happened on 1 hour? Yeah, look, this is again is another consolidation of death. So it tried the low and didn't, so pushed up and then rejected the high and went down, didn't make it to the low, and now tried again the high on 1 hour, but it got rejected, so nothing, leave it. CAD-JPY is still inside of, still struggling, we leave it. NAS, as you see, I was saying, is going to ping pong, and it's still ping ponging. I took a break even here because on 15 minutes, it was actually beautiful. I entered on this candle, but the next 15-minute candle after market open, actually was already 2 p.m., is rejecting the high. This is an indecision candle, it's called spinning tops. So as soon as we're coming back around here, I closed it at break even. I had the stop loss there, happy I closed it. Then natural gas, oh, finally, it broke out, finally. SP500, I was saying, watch out, and it's rejecting the all-time high. So again, we will see. Nikkei still there, Euro JPY didn't move, the oil didn't move, GBP JPY didn't move, OD JPY didn't move. This, we lost it. We lost it. There wasn't an entry really. It's just some pairs, they're not worth it. They give a good trade a year. So, but I'm doing these pairs, so you can see, if you trade these pairs, you can see that they sometimes they don't give anything. Like, for example, this one, even in a consolidation, it could give something, because here we were breaking this low. This could have been a trade, and then stopped because because then this was the high, it was rejected. Uh, and this could have been a trade, was NFP, but why? Just because it got there. So in 1 hour there was some sort of, yeah, the low rejected. So there's no high time frame confirmation. I don't like it. Euro Australian is consolidating. Australian dollar, there was the trade this morning. So finally, we're waiting for it to go up. So I will actually move it to the like fairly top position, so we don't miss it. We don't miss out, and this is still consolidating. There's nothing to do. That's it. See you later for the setup assessment this evening. Bye.